The northern white rhino is in grave danger. There are only 5 left in the world, and the chances they'll reproduce naturally are remote. So science may be their only hope for survival. CCTV's May Lee visited a safari park in the U.S. where researchers are racing against time to help save the giant animal. And a warning, some of the images are disturbing.
I do see her. She's walking through the fog towards us. Hi, Nola. Hey, big girl. She's the nicest 4,000 pounds you'll ever meet.
Look at her. Amazing.
Isn't she, though?
She really is. Look at that.
The experience of meeting a mammal of this size up close is nearly indescribable. And when she is one of only 5 of her kind left on the planet, that's a feeling words cannot begin to express.
Yeah, there you go.
Nola is a 40-year-old northern white rhino who lives at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. There is another at a Czech Republic zoo and 3 at a Kenyan park. There are none left in the wild. The species has been obliterated due to poaching motivated by greed.
The problem with poaching right now is, in the last 10 years, it has just skyrocketed.
Jane Kennedy is lead keeper at the safari park. Her love of Nola is equal only to her frustration over the ignorance that's leading to the rhino's extinction.
There was some misinformation that was distributed in Vietnam about one of the ministers being healed from cancer from the use of rhino horn. It's completely not true. As you can see, this rhino's horn is nothing but compressed keratin. That's like chewing on your fingernails. And unfortunately, because it was believed, the demand has skyrocketed.
But it's not just false anecdotes about medicinal benefits fueling the rhino horn trade in Asia. With growing prosperity comes the desire for status symbols. A horn, which can fetch up to $300,000 for a poacher, has become that trophy. And it's not just the northern white rhino that's on the brink. Several other rhino species are endangered as well, some critically. Researchers estimate there are about 5,000 black rhinos left in Africa. Just over 3,300 greater one-horn rhinos are in Asia. Fewer than 100 Sumatra rhinos remain, and no more than 45 Javan rhinos are left on the planet. Statistics show a rhino is killed in South Africa every 8 hours for its horn. Conservationists say another majestic mammal, the elephant, is killed every 15 minutes for its ivory tusks, most of which are illegally smuggled to countries, including China. And the big money generated, say wildlife experts, is funding another worldwide scourge.
Both rhino horn and elephant ivory is funding terrorism worldwide. Rhino horn is so expensive at this point in time that it's worth the risk of being captured and put in jail for, and that therein lies the rub.
According to reports, poaching generates $19 billion a year, more than the illegal trafficking of small arms, diamonds, gold, or oil. And about 1,000 park rangers have died in the past decade protecting the animals.
There is such an irony to the plight of animals like Nola. It's because of humans that they're nearly extinct, but now it's humans that are desperately trying to bring them back from the brink through science.
Because it's believed none of the 5 remaining northern white rhinos can naturally reproduce, it's up to researchers in their laboratories.
We can take the technology we're developing now for humans, artificial insemination, in vitro fertilization, single sperm, single egg fertilization. We can use those resources and we can hopefully recreate northern white rhinos.
Researchers admit it's an enormous challenge with time working against them, but they are fiercely committed to saving this embattled creature.
And the last thing you want to do sitting in this chair is to see a species go extinct on your watch, and that's what we're seeing. And so, I mean, that's why we're throwing all the resources we can against this to try and stem that tide and try and bring them back. It's an uphill battle, but if we're able to pull it off, it'll be worth it.
May Lee, CCTV, Escondido, California.